Hey everybody, sorry about that. I hit the wrong one and for some reason it left me muted. Tonight I was going to start with the usual countdown and, my little nifty song. And yeah, didn't work out like that. Things are a little weird with YouTube. So I want to start off by saying, welcome to everybody who came in. I loved Shawnee was so cute. Shawnee came in like really super early and she's like, great topic. Is the answer go on vacation somewhere warm? Yeah, it seems like it because we were just up at Disney and there was a lot of people who weren't from Florida. So yeah, some of them are doing that for sure. And I want to thank Duncan 1900 Homestead for coming in and Storms Radios and Cats and Miss Sharon. Yay, I was just typing to you. Hey, Aid and Aiden here. Good to see you guys too. Everybody, it's good to see you. But yeah, I noticed when I was setting up the live that YouTube has been a little bit weird. Um, and oh, cool, very okay. And it is not allowing me to choose. Uh, like if I click on monetize this, it's not allowing me to choose like no how do you say it, like commercials while we're live. So I don't know what to do about that. So let me know if you get commercials because that's not my intent and I didn't know how to turn it off and yet still have it, like monetized. I wasn't sure. It was really weird that they did it that way. Like last time they gave me times and they also gave me the ability to turn it off or not have it on. This time they didn't. They didn't give me, they just was like, you can select it or we'll select it for you. So I put manual and I didn't get to go in and put anything because nothing popped up. So I'm hoping because nothing was put in that they will, not put any commercials in the middle of the live. But anyway, tonight's topic is close to my heart because I have memory issues. I've always had them all my life. It was part of the reason I struggled in school. And when I am under stress, I don't know about you guys, but my memory, and now I've noticed that my speech, it's your short term memory, it's your working memory, my speech is affected too when I'm under a lot of stress. So I can say that I have been off now gabapentin because I found out that memory issues go along with that medication and the way I was dealing with like the speech issues. I was having the speech issues more often. It was starting to really scare me considering, my mother had um, vascular dementia and along with the strokes, which I would rather not have, and my father had Alzheimer's. So this topic is kind of close to my heart because I know if anybody has memory issues, and if you don't, you may feel like you do during the holidays because the holidays can get really stressful. Especially if you're one of those people that don't like it and everybody's being happy, happy, cheer, cheer, or you're not in the mood for it, or you're not ready for it, don't have the money for it, whatever it is, or you're trying so hard to get ready for it and it's just not coming together. So I am totally there with you tonight, trying to come up with some ways we can protect our brain and give it a rest in the middle of all the stress. Let's see, the thing too is as gardeners and homesteaders and people who want to be self-sufficient, one of the things that's out right now is in the stores, rosemary. Like you don't have to have seeds for it. I would like you to have seeds for these plants that we talk about on hand because that's part of self-sufficiency and being prepared, because I also have preppers that I'm friends with. And rosemary is a very big one that's really great for brain health, but they have them in the stores right now during the holidays. They like, this one's my pastor's, but I've gotten the ones that look like little Christmas trees. And they're out there. So it's one of the ones you can pick up and have on your counter, and you can use it as a tea or a seasoning, and it's very good for the brain. I made my tea tonight is actually, and I might end it early because it's lemon balm, which sometimes can be very relaxing. Lemon balm, peppermint, and rosemary. All of them are very brain healthy. I started to put together a little Christmas ADHD tea for you guys, and I'm having trouble, like, because this is a Mac, that's an iPhone, doing the transfer from, like, Canva to put it into a PDF, it saves it, like, right to my phone as a photo. So, if anybody knows how to do that, just let me know if it's, like, an easy fix. I went into my photos and tried to save it. Yeah, rosemary is great for the brain. Let me see if I can find my file. Like, all in my Gmail, and that's another thing. Just I have a hard time using the computer too when I'm under stress. And yeah, that's what I'm doing right now, trying to use it. There we go. It had closed where I have my notes. Um, yeah, some of the things too are supplements that we can take, but I'll get into those in just a little bit, but rosemary is excellent. Rosemary is also good for hair growth, supposedly, rosemary tea. So if you don't like drinking it and you bought it from, like an organic tea manufacturer, then, you can always put it in a spray bottle, chill it, and spray it into your hairline that you want a little bit, richer growth in that area. I'm trying to find my notes. I hate it when that happens. Here we go. Okay, I found it. So rosemary is known as the herb of remembrance, and rosemary has been shown to improve memory and focus. And if you use just a few fresh sprigs of dried rosemary and steep it in hot water for about 5 to 10 minutes, that can give you your tea. Lemon balm, like I'm using tonight. Like as soon as I was researching and I found these, I'm like, I have all three of them. I'm making my tea. Lemon balm is also one that's great for memory and brain health. It's a calming herb that reduces stress and enhances concentration and memory. Steep fresh leaves, about 5 to 10, in boiling water for 5 to 7 minutes for a mild lemony flavor. Now, mine are from the traditional medicinals line, great line, organic teas. They're usually sold in, health food stores. The next one is peppermint, which I'm always wearing peppermint oil underneath my nose to help me. It's like one of those natural things I do because of the memory issues, and just it helps stimulate alertness and focus, which I have difficult time because I always want to take a nap. You brew it fresh or you use the dried leaves for 5 minutes for refreshing tea. The one I have to look up to see if I can grow, it's called Gotukola. Is a traditional Ayurvedic herb known to enhance cognitive function and memory, and you can use the fresh leaves or a small amount of dried herb, 1 teaspoon per cup, for tea. So there's like three more, but are there any like mixes that you guys use? Yes, it does. Smelling rosemary does help recall things. Ooh, yes, right? Yeah, definitely get them as soon as possible with all the weird things going on. Hey, Tibor, welcome in. Good to see you. I use it as a hair rinse. My hair was coming out by the wow. Yeah. I am taking that, but it's not cheap. It's that Mary Ruth's one, the multivitamin, the liquid multivitamin, and it works because I just did my roots and I've already got growth like this, like super fast. So that Mary Roots, I forget the exact name, but it's for growing hair. It's like got some hair thing in it. It works. But I'm also doing it because I had an issue with my big toes. It was like I read about it. It was something related to the autoimmune stuff that I have, but it was more related to women who have lupus. Brenda and I have talked about that before, Duncan 1900, Homestead and I. And my toes just stopped, the toenails stopped growing. It just all of a sudden just completely stopped growing and detached. It's the most disgusting thing. They're finally growing back. But not even growing back at the same rate. It can do with the neuropathy too. Like it was awful. So that is helping me. That I noticed that those, it's just my big toes too. That's what's so weird, are growing faster. I miss those days with open sandals and cute little toes. I'm hoping they'll be back. My dog shampoo keeps. Oh, cool. Okay. It also helps with ticks and chiggers. That's great. Now I know Barry is doing his thing for the meteors. I think he uses that too for one of them for the cats. I think it was rosemary. I'm not positive. The other teas were lavender. It calms the nervous system and improves sleep, which indirectly supports memory. You steep 1 to 2 teaspoons of dried flowers in hot water for 5 minutes. Holy basil, which I'd like to get a hold of some of that to grow it, the tulsi, an adaptogen that reduces stress and improves mental clarity. You use a teaspoon of that, of fresh leaves, or a half a teaspoon dried for a soothing tea. And then sage. It contains compounds that improve memory and brain function. Steep a few leaves in boiling water for 5 to 7 minutes. Now, rosemary and sage, right now, you can usually find at Whole Foods because they'll sell the whole plants sometimes in their produce section because it is the holidays and people use them to, season their meats like turkeys. Hey, Shawnee. Awesome. Well, if you get a minute, come up and show us. I do have that one that I've showed before with the kava. I'm surprised they didn't mention that to soothe, person during the stressful holidays. But, one of the things too, I'm going to go back into my notes real quick. One of the things to know if you are under stress, other than like what I do, where I can just lose my words completely, is a sign of stress related cognitive issues is brain fog and forgetfulness. So one of the things that you can do, and I listed it as one of my favorites, is get your sleep. Take a nap if you're, able to. Get your rest. And of course, we know about sleep hygiene. Hey, J3GS Farm, good to see you. That's my brother. I'm so happy to say that. He's so good. He helped Steve and I so much. Yeah, it is really important for sleep hygiene, but as we get older too, it's very hard to sleep. Oh, there she is, my tea girl. Please welcome to the stage, Shawnee Grows.
Hey,
Hey.
so I do have stress in my life, and so I have elaborate tea collection. And so for my first one, I'd like to share from Grace Farms. It's
Hmm.
called Rest.
Let me blow you
And
up.
so
Think.
included in the ingredient section here, we have lemon balm, chamomile, lemongrass, rose petals, lavender, reishi mushrooms, ashwagandha root, valerian root, dried cherries. And so what it looks like,
Yum.
look at the fancy packaging.
It's so pretty.
It smells really great. It's this kind of satchel.
Oh, I love those. Yeah, the triangles or
And
pyramids.
you
They're
have to
fancy.
don't plan anything after you drink that one. And then
It's that good.
this one's called Calming by Yogi.
Mm-hmm.
So this is a blend of chamomile, licorice root, hibiscus flower, skullcap leaf, fennel seed, cardamom pod, lemongrass, orange peel, rosehip, brown rice,
Huh.
plum flavor.
Maybe for sweetness, the brown
What? I
rice?
bet you that's what it's
No.
for.
Maybe.
I didn't know that.
Yeah, gluten
Relaxed
free.
mind. Is this one
Ooh.
ashwagandha root, sage leaf, lavender flower, chrysanthemum flower, blackberry leaf, peppermint leaf, stevia
Oh.
leaf, lavender, boysenberry, lemon myrtle? And then you said kava. Is this the
Mm-hmm.
one? Or is
Mm-hmm.
this yeah. So
Yep,
this
that's the one I have.
yeah, carob pod, sarsaparilla root, cinnamon bark, ginger root, kava root, and I said sarsaparilla and hazelnut flavor. Has the
Yeah.
brown rice in it.
I know what's
Stevia
up.
leaf, monk fruit extract. Okay, I'll have to look
Yeah,
up
it's got
why.
more things in it that I liked, but
I
I
yeah.
wanted to try kava. I really, really wanted to see if
Those are my
kava.
stress relief teas.
That's awesome. Yay. Wait a minute. Let me see. Exits. I didn't want to remove you from the stage accidentally. Let's see, gardening warrior saying I use tea tree, peppermint, and rosemary in my girl shampoo to keep them lice free. Oh, cool. Add it back to, oh, okay. Oh, She feels better. Yeah, that sounds nice though too. Ooh, like putting some lavender oil in your conditioner or your
And then there's
rosemary.
aromatherapy.
Yeah,
If you could go
absolutely.
through, I'm sure your list has essential oils on
Mhm.
it that
We
you're
can go
reading
through
from.
that. You
Yeah.
wanna go through that? I do have the rosemary going tonight with my citrus oils, and citrus oils can be stimulating too, but they don't have that on the list, so you
I
go.
picked up rosemary because I read it was good to diffuse if there's sickness.
What? I didn't hear that one about rosemary. Now
I
I'm
swear
gonna
that's
go
what it said. It
check
was
it
like, if
out.
there's sickness in the house, diffuse rosemary.
I'm gonna put it out in
But
the
I
other
don't know.
diffuser then because of Malachi. I mean, he's getting better, but he's still, little snotty-nosed
I'm
kid.
wondering if ylang ylang is on the list.
Hmm. You know what? I don't know if I even grabbed the list for the essential oils. I might have
Okay.
to. You wanna grab it?
Let's see. So we're talking specifically about, tell me again. Calming, resting,
It's to basically protect your brain during the holidays, and so it can
protect
function. So it's things that stimulate
brain
your brain and also calm you down because stress will
and
cause your
calm
brain to freak out
stress.
and it will not allow you to think straight. Like you won't be able to make your list like me. I'm like, oh, what? You guys have lists?
I've
I,
had a lot of brain fog this week, and
yeah.
it's mostly due to everything.
Hmm. Yeah, I hear you. Let's see. I'm listening.
Well, this is so I typed in aromatherapy, protect brain and calm from stress. Okay. And so it's saying bergamot, lemongrass, ylang ylang, rosemary, lavender, peppermint, orange, chamomile, basil.
Mm,
That's just the quick version. Maybe I could go grab a book. A book might
no,
tell me.
no, you don't have to grab a book unless you feel like it. It's fine. Burning sage leaves. Oh, kills germs. I never heard that one either. Huh. Although my husband would get worried if I'm burning things in the house other than candles. He'd be like, what the heck? Don't burn the house down. Ames, please, welcome. Let me see what, okay. Let's see. It definitely affects memory and focus because you're having the brain fog, the forgetfulness. The lists are important. Possibly even like Shawnee has her whiteboards. If you have a whiteboard, so you can remember, like, here we are, it's the 13th, it's 12 days to Christmas Day. So, on Christmas Day, what are the things that you want to accomplish and possibly work your way backwards? So, you've got enough time because you don't want to be going to the grocery store on the 23rd and being, yeah, stuck at a grocery store at that time with those people who are going to be out of their sorts too and trying to grab things. Um,
Yeah, if you're the kind of person that absorbs people's feelings, being in a
mhm.
crowd 2 days before a holiday is not where you wanna be.
No. Well, I just have an ex-boyfriend that loved to shop on actually
He
Christmas Eve day.
loved to do that.
Yes.
Wait.
Yeah. He was well, that was the one that was a firefighter. So it was
Adrenaline
like,
junkie. Mhm.
yep, total adrenaline junkie. Let's see. And then we can also go into the brain foods and the supplements. I did pull those.
That's
Like
exciting.
the brain foods are basically your berries, your greens, your deep greens, nuts, seeds, and then also omega-3 fatty acids. So you want your fatty fishes. You want to stay away from sugar, a lot of junk food, and of course that's what we're going into. So moderation is key. Pick your favorites, I would say, and then get right back off of it and protect your brain from that insulin resistance because, Diva has mentioned it, but I mentioned it a while ago, a long time ago, actually, about it being diabetes 3. And then she was talking about it one night, and I'm like, yes. And somebody snapped at me in the live and was like, no, 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 your brain just needs more fat. And I'm like, okay, what if it needs fat and less insulin resistance? What if we are having the same problem with our gut and the rest of our body in our brain too? Like, duh, it's all one. It's all having, it all affects the other. And sure enough, it came out later that yes, it's diabetes 3, and we might be able to prevent some of these brain dysfunctions. Did I see? I see. Hi, GT. Wait. Where's GT Junior? Hey, GT Junior. Thank you. Thank you for listening. Um. So yeah, like I love sweets. I am a sugarholic. That's why I have to like go moderate. Even today, I did pretty good. I had like maybe 2 fig Newtons. I did have some bread, but I'm trying on the days that I'm not like celebrating, I'm trying to eat more protein and less carbs and not go crazy this year like I want to, because they're all, all the goodies. You want all the goodies at on the holidays. It's like, oh yeah, I remember that one. I love that. Like, I would eat peppermint bark almost every day if I could when it's the holiday. Fresh peppermint bark is like my thing.
I like the idea of when you're going to structure your meal plan, looking at brain food, incorporating brain food. Like sometimes that might help us understand how to make our meals if we go, this is for our brain, this is for our heart, this is for our, it's almost
Right.
like how I should explain it to my kids.
It's for all. Yeah, exactly. I saw you. I saw you. No, no exploding. Yeah, I know. We do separate it out, and it's for the cells. It's for our cells. They travel everywhere. But yeah, the brain itself does need that fat, and they do suggest, of course, the omega fatty acids, the omega 3s. There is a debate over farm fish that, especially tilapia, does not contain omega 3s. It contains omega 6s. So that one fish, you might think you're doing good for your body, but it's really not an omega 3 fish. I don't know how else to say it. The other things that you can do too is by adding magnesium. You want to look into what magnesium your body needs. I did do a live when I was able to do daytime lives all on magnesium, and I even had visuals, which I forgot to do the banners tonight. Sorry, guys. Let's see. The other thing is, when you are picking your snacks, nuts are great because they're crunchy. When I was in college, it's one thing that stimulates the brain. We would eat popcorn to stay up and study. You would eat something crunchy, and I don't know if it has to do with just because you're crunching and it's keeping you up. You're not eating something smooth and comforting. Um, yeah, now they're starting to call it diabetes 3. Duncan, that was in somebody, like in one of their lives. It was years ago, and it was somebody in the side chat that just snapped at me, and I was like, okay, easy there. I was on the panel. I was like, what? Oh, all right, this last week of May, second week. Oh my gosh, you only do 2 grocery shopping trips? Wow. And just do the whole bulk. Good
Do you
on
get your
you.
groceries at Walmart, Miss Sharon, or is that just household?
Oh, maybe just household. Yes, yeah. Well, that's the thing too. If we stay up, yeah, mushrooms are great. Oh, that's the other thing. Mushrooms contain vitamin D. With our vitamins D, if D is low, it'll affect your cognition if your D is low.
I had to start taking my D tincture because I haven't been in the sun, and I
Mhm.
feel I feel bad.
Yeah, and that affects the muscles and everything. Oh, you drink oh, that's right. You have your mushroom tincture coffee. Yeah, the mushrooms are super important because oh, you're fine. You are like shaking the world up in there. Don't worry about it. I know, I know. She's making bread and baking bread and singing and on radios and doing all the things.
I did pick up chaga mushroom tea, and it
Oh,
it doesn't taste like anything. I'd rather drink dandelion root tea, at least that has flavor. So does anyone drink chaga tea, and do you have anything you mix with it? Like maybe there's another tea packet I could put in there to make it fun to drink? 'Cause it's
cinnamon
kinda
stick
like
just has no flavor.
it
What's
tastes
it
like
like?
anything.
Yeah. Let's see. Oh, here we go. Got your snacks can be good fuel. Yeah, exactly. And the thing is, of course, all around your allergies too. Like I was thinking of Diva, like popcorn, but then we're supposed to be low carb. That's the hard thing. Like she would have to pick her own that suits her. Like we all have our own food sensitivities. I know she can't be doing the nuts or we might lose her. Um, but yeah, that was one of the important things was those healthy fats for your brain boost. Staying away from too much sugar during the holidays. Definitely with the drinking, moderate, and also hydrate. Hydrating is very important for our brains during the holidays. especially if there will be other types of drinks around. You want to do like a low sugar, possibly even a mix to help hydrate. To, don't want to be doing Gatorades, but you do want to do like a low sugar way to hydrate. You can do that with salt and lemon too in your water. Yay! I forgot you could burn yourself up. I'm like, how did that happen?
Everyone's so festively dressed. Look at you
Yes.
guys.
Yes, blueberries, girl. I know you are too. You look like you're. All of us look like we planned this. We did it.
Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. I just said no blueberries.
No blueberries.
Right.
No berries for you. Yeah,
Right.
no berries for you.
No
Oh
berries.
wait a minute. What is this? I am so weird, but in summer I won't even think of an ice cream. But as soon as it's winter, I start
Yep.
craving it. Yeah, it's a
Same.
comfort food because you're sitting so much and just wanting something.
Ice cream.
Yeah, I've been doing too much of that too.
Yeah. That's the other thing is movement. Getting up and moving, especially those of you who are in, winter and in the side, is getting up and moving. It's difficult too because I know as it transitions into winter, there's a lot of soreness for some of us, older people, older than Shawnee. You might have soreness from playing with your 3 kids though, but as it transitions and the weather and the pressures and everything change, I know it's hard to move. Try and maybe, I don't know, do it in the tub. In a nice warm tub. Just wiggle a little. No, warm yourself up, put some warm clothes on, and move around your house a little bit. Your brain will thank you. Get the oxygen flowing up there. If you're okay to do this too, I've done this before where I'll lay on the bed and I will actually just let my head fall off the edge of the bed. So like the brain will get a little bit more blood to it.
Okay.
I'm trying to preserve what I've got.
Yeah.
Yes, water.
I think you did put on that one where Miss Sharon talked about peppermint. And I think peppermint, again, it's like we need Marissa here.
I know.
But she needs to go and get in the tub. But
no, she needs to get in the tub then.
why is
and that is important. That's important too.
Why is peppermint important to put in your tea?
Helps with blood sugar.
Helps with blood sugar.
Helps with digestion.
Helps with digestion.
Oh my gosh.
She's really tired.
It's okay. Cinnamon does those too also. So we could do cinnamon or peppermint. For people who don't like peppermint, they could switch to cinnamon for those two.
Yeah. Your brain is done. But and I can't remember why vitamin D is so important because everybody's saying, hey, I'm taking, and I can tell you that for probably about 6 weeks, I've been taking handfuls of vitamin D, and it's making a huge difference. And I do it in the morning and at night.
Right.
And then probably about 3 weeks ago, I started adding. It's just called Super B, but it's like a whole bunch of the Bs.
Yes, that was the other one I was going to cover. A very good B complex is very important.
Really important, and especially for women, because I think it does do something for the hormones, and it actually makes us a little bit more sane.
Yes, it does work with your nervous system, which also calms down us in general. Just yes, it works with our hormones, but it does work with the nervous system. Same thing with vitamin D. So everything to do with the brain is D's, B's, omega 3s. I'm trying to think of the other supplements too, because I've got them all here. It's just I've got them on different pages. I sent them to myself in my inbox because I couldn't figure out how else to do this tonight so quickly. Here. Oh, here we go. Okay, and the magnesium, it was glycinate or threonate was suggested to support cognitive function. You have to look these up for yourself. I'm not a doctor. I'm just going to say that I'm like a YouTube doctor, which means nothing.
No, you play a doctor on YouTube.
I play a doctor on YouTube. Thank you. Yes, I play a doctor on YouTube. The other one is acetyl L-carnitine. That may improve focus and memory by supporting your mitochondrial function in brain cells. I love mitochondrial function. You can also help your mitochondrial function by taking your shower and then turning it on cold before you leave the shower and sitting in that cold water. It gives them like a little zap, kind of like a battery.
Well, it
The
closes up,
other,
closes things too.
and
So
it
oh,
closes,
the
makes
heat
things
lets everything out.
perkier. Yes, makes things perky too.
No,
Uh,
that's not true.
yeah, I would have to take a lot of cold showers. Yeah, depends on what sex you are. Lion's mane mushroom is the other supplement you could take. That is a natural supplement shown to promote nerve regeneration and support cognitive health. And then ginkgo biloba, which I took tonight because I remembered I had it. I have it, that Mary Ruth's actually ginkgo biloba, which I'm kind of switching over to try out her stuff compared to, I was using a lot of the Garden of Life, but they had gotten bought out.
So,
Yes.
so because of the GERD, Marissa said that he needs to fix his stomach lining. So chondroitin and bone broth in the morning. Like bone broth, I think heals a lot of stuff.
Yes, it does.
And she also said that you can have peppermint when breastfeeding.
Okay.
Oh, the collagen in the bone broth is what is soothing. Hi, Gold Coast Granny.
All
I
right,
think
let
I
me
said hi earlier, but that's why we're doing this on brain health because Carol needs a lot of it during the holidays. I would like actually somebody to come massage my brain and maybe jumpstart it some days. Yeah, brain healthy diet and not like
Oops, sorry.
anti-inflammatory diet, which is what we were talking about, the greens, the omega-3s, the nuts, the seeds, the berries, but not for our friend Maureen. No berries for her. We want her around.
No.
Pine tea.
What?
I saw you saying this. The pine needle tea is good for the flu. Yeah, I've heard of that. Loads of
Yeah.
C for recovery. We have what's called the Barbados cherry down here at Tibor, loaded with vitamin C. It is vitamin C. When you see acerola cherry and natural tinctures for vitamin C, that's what I have in my backyard. It's the Barbados
Mm.
cherry tree.
Mhm.
So totally
I've
loaded.
noticed a difference, like when I was like sick with a cold, having the elderberry, which is super high in vitamin C.
Yeah.
Like I could, it was one of those things where I could swallow it, and I would feel right here where you go, why does this area just all of a sudden kind of opens up and relaxes? I've never in my life have ever experienced where taking something where you go, wow, I that changed my life right now, in a
Right.
really good way.
And the
So,
antioxidants in it, other than the C and what is the word I'm searching for? You both know it. It's in dark anthocyanins. The anthocyanins in all our dark purple veggies and fruits are really good too for that, for blood flow.
Can I
Yeah,
just
this right here I wanted to touch on.
okay.
Yeah, sometimes you just need a quiet room, some peace and quiet. I agree. And you need a little bit less stress. Like I was sending goofy things to my two girlfriends up here about just being moms and how sometimes that is just hard. And like we don't give ourselves credit for that. And too, Gulf Coast Granny, because you have multiple children too. And sometimes I used to do this thing with my good girlfriend when I was in high school and college and we were really stressed. We would crank the radio in the car. And then instead of just singing to it, we would also intermittently either sing opera to it, our own, like go into various voices, or just scream. We would just, ah! And if you have that place where you can go to let it out, it helps. It's cathartic in a way. But sometimes just a dark room isn't enough. It's
Oh,
perfect.
that if you sit me still for too long, I'm
Yeah,
out.
that's me.
So, Shawnee, what would constitute a brain healthy diet? What kind of foods would you recommend for that?
Quizzing her on what we just
We talked about it earlier. Carol had a
Okay,
list.
I came late.
Let me get something pulled up here.
Oh, you know what I
I
forgot,
was
Tony?
folding bread.
Olive oil, I
No,
bet,
you're
is on
good.
the list. I forgot the olive oil.
Oh,
I think.
it was olive oil, omega-3s, leafy greens, fatty fish, I don't know if
Pulled
I'd say
pork?
whole
Are you gonna
grains.
say pulled pork? Because I'm all
Whole
for that.
whole grains, but I don't know about that.
Pulled
Dang,
pork. Sign
pulled
me
pork.
up.
The healthy fats, the nuts. Choosing
Mm.
good snacks, right? Like incorporate something for your brain in every meal of your day.
Right. I
Mm.
like
So,
that.
can it give me a meal plan? Let's see here.
Oh yeah,
That's probably the
it's like
anti-inflammatory or macrobiotic diet is good for that too. I'm curious. Mediterranean, they'll say, but really you don't want a lot of pastas, especially during the holidays, because you'll be having breads most likely. And if you're, our friend's neighbor here, you'll be buying her sourdough bread, which she was busy making today.
actually I wasn't. Marissa was making it, but I
Oh,
did.
she helped. Oh,
Yeah,
good.
yeah, because I left to go and do the radio spot, and then went out to the butcher to go and buy, give them all my money, because I just thought, well, I'll buy a lot of the things that I will need for Christmas, and
Yeah.
we'll go from there.
Yes, rose hips are fantastic too. I love rose hip tea. I keep that in hibiscus tea board. Usually, I will keep both in my cabinet. That's what, yeah, instead of elderberry. Yeah, I bet that does. Is that one that you made, Shawnee? The
Yeah,
jalapeno?
I made a jalapeno honey.
I
Yeah,
thought you did. Thought I
I was
remember.
gonna
Mm.
put it on chicken.
And if you haven't seen
Mhm.
Diva's video that came out today, most beautiful thing that you can do ahead of time and have for drinky drinkies, and it can be a non-alcoholic drink, or it can be a little more
Leaded,
alcohol. Yeah, a little bit more lit.
leaded.
Oh,
Thinking
leaded.
of
I
it.
thought you said lit.
Yeah, I lit too.
Don't
Lit
be
and
lit.
leaded.
Don't be
Hmm.
leaded or unleaded. Oh, I would love
Hmm.
an art studio, Duncan. I forget who I saw. They got a wheel and started an art studio on their property. Like they're homesteaders, but she got a wheel and started making pottery. And I was like, what is, yes, that. Oh, okay. Well, then we reviewed it. You don't eat fish or pork.
Have you
No
heard of the
fish.
Mind Diet? MIND.
No, that's
Ooh,
a new one.
I think I
Hmm.
have heard, but not.
I'm trying to figure out what the MIND stands for. Is it just for the brain? I'm reading.
I would think so. Yeah, walnuts are excellent because they're also brain shaped. Yes. Hey, Tom Gardy, welcome in.
It
I know.
says
Mediterranean. It's a
Glad to see you.
Mediterranean dash
dash intervention.
intervention for neurodegenerative delay diet.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. So it's low dash diet's usually the low sodium. And then the Mediterranean is, of course, they do a lot of the beans and just
Mm.
natural foods, olive oil. So you're getting that, you know,
Oh, here we go. I found a meal
fat.
plan.
Okay,
Okay,
good.
breakfast. Greek yogurt with nut butter and a banana.
Okay.
Lunch, what? Lunch, tuna salad sandwich on rye bread, plus carrots and celery with hummus. Dinner, whole wheat spaghetti with turkey meatballs and marinara sauce with a side salad with
Yeah,
olive
this
oil
is the
dressing.
Mediterranean.
That's
Yeah.
your typical, yeah. The next one, it's like eggs, toast, avocado, chicken tacos with black beans and rice, overnight
This
oat.
sounds like something your doctor would tell
I
you
don't want to eat any
who
of this,
still
by the way.
believes in the food pyramid that you can have all
I don't
that.
like this.
No, I'm not.
I'm not eating that.
No. But you're not big into eggs either, are you? Like
I've
what do
been
you like?
eating me? I've been
Yeah.
eating 2 eggs and chicken sausages every day this week.
Good
And I think
girl
it's because
though.
I think it's because I'm coming up where my iron is gonna dip again in the
Okay.
month, and so I have to, like, really try to be
Yeah. Boost
cognizant
it.
of getting some iron in. Yeah.
Right.
Yeah,
Right.
and yeah, your eggs are also giving you lots of choline, which is another thing that we
Yes.
all really need.
Jolene,
And I gotta
Jolene.
eat a carrot a day, says Diva.
Yeah, what was
Yes,
that? That was so
got to
quick.
eat a carrot.
Gotta eat a carrot a day.
Yeah.
Oh, oh my.
I had
Carrots.
roasted
Rude.
Actually,
carrots
my dad
tonight.
used to do that. My dad would carry a carrot, some celery, like a carrot or two, some celery. And the man was
Yeah,
working till 84. It's just all that sugar and that stupid country crock got him, I think is what was part of it. It was his,
drink raw. Okay.
yeah, that crap, the non-butter
Yeah,
stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Yes,
Hey,
walnuts
CR.
are. Thank you. Hey, CR. Welcome in, hun. Turn a spare bedroom. Oh, I wish I had a spare bedroom to turn into an art studio. But yes, that was one of the things to protect your mind is to have hobbies, arts and crafts, and of course support. I'm trying to see where we're at. At breakfast would kill me. Oh no, Duncan. Are you allergic to eggs?
Which part? With the yogurt and the
Which
bananas?
one?
Which
Yeah. Yeah, eating hummus
Shh.
for any I'm not eating. Yeah. And that's the thing, unless you're growing those yourself, we found out that they can be loaded with pesticide and GMO, some of them. I don't what not GMO, I think it's loaded with pesticide. The those beans. They're
Yeah,
starting to
hummus
talk
is not
about.
my favorite.
Yeah,
Mm-mm.
not mine either.
I really wanted to be a hummus person and I can't.
Yeah, it's just
I make
but
my own with white beans and it's better for me
mm,
at least
mm.
because the garbanzo, that's the bean I couldn't think of. Creating is your hobby. I love that, CR. Let's see.
Mhm.
Hummus is the garbanzo beans with the garlic, with the olive oil, with the tahini, and season it. Am I forgetting anything? Garlic. No, I think that's it.
And if you
Pretty
wanted to put, like,
simple.
people
Blend it.
they
That's
put
the base.
roasted red
Yeah,
peppers.
you can add. You can
Yeah,
add
or like everything
or
bagel
pine nut.
seasoning. Yeah.
Yeah,
Mm,
people add different things to it. That's the base, and then you can flavor it.
mhm. Yeah.
I'm slow this morning. Oh, I'm sorry. Yeah, I had that last night. My husband has that new mask, which is supposed to help too, is to make sure if you're sleeping and you're snoring a lot, do go and get checked to make sure you have no sleep apnea because that will affect your brain and your heart. That's another thing after the holidays because it's but something to jot down if you're noticing that you're snoring more and you're having a hard time breathing when you're sleeping. Check your diet, of course, because it could be reflux. The other could be sleep apnea.
Hey, God's
Hey,
desire for me.
God's desire. Uh, my husband has one of the machines and it's new and it's working great, except for when he rolls over and faces me, it blows air right straight at my face. And I'm like, okay, you need to roll over. So last night, the blowing woke me up. And then, yeah, it's the lemon juice. Thank you. I know I was like, there's something else.
The acid, yeah.
Um, but he did that. And then I was like, okay, I can't sleep without blowing in my face. So he took it off completely. And then he rolled over on his back and snored so loud that he woke me up again. I'm like, oh, okay, I'm out. I'm putting something in my ear. Go to sleep. Yes. Good sleep helps that for sure. My chicken's giving me between 1, 2. Wow. Been making, yeah, I had egg salad today.
And Marissa's been
And
craving egg salad. She goes through weeks where
Oh,
it's like, I just
really?
want egg salad sandwiches.
yeah, I haven't craved it, but what happened was I made those deviled eggs and I'm like, oh, I could make egg salad so easily with just the same seasonings. And I'm having that. Just remember, star, I don't eat each other. Oh, lovely. Okay. Not sure if that's good for brain health. Yeah, I'm not sure. So I don't know. Chickpeas. Yeah, that's okay. Yeah, and I found out when I did that's one thing you can do, a diet you can do is start with the diet we were talking about. If you can't eat fish, try turkey. Oh, what a surprise. Look at who we have
Want
here.
me to add them? Oh, you're adding them.
Please welcome to the stage, Homestead
I'd like to not
Aquarium.
add him.
Hello there.
Oh, we've got the echo again.
Oh Lord, it will be a short thing then. I was sent by the Council of Men just to come up on the panel and have a little masculine representation here for this pre-holiday session that we have going on here. So I made it in. This unfortunate echoing situation is not one that I want to put everyone through. And myself, it's frustrating. And I'm not dressed in red So I would clash with the colors that are on the panel. So I hope all you ladies are doing good, and hope things are going well for you. Uh, Getting ready for the Christmas season, right?
Yes, indeed.
Okay. Well, I guess I just need to go. We're gonna have to fix this. This has got to be fixed.
Yes.
Wait, I'm going to have this figured out, and then I'm going to be a menace, right? It's going to be terrible. But I will say this. Let me offer this right here. I don't know how to make sense of what's in my head, like you ladies are doing so well up here, and y'all are talking about stuff like all the healthy things and everything, and that just another reason why women live much longer than men. Okay, because so far honey buns, you know, is a happy food for me. It might not be the best food, right? But I'm a guy and that's what we do, you know. Um, I mean, we got too many guys around anyhow, right? All right. Less competition. We need, I don't know, whatever. We have to go earlier, right? But tonight I'm sitting here with a hot cup of apple cider. And I know that there's stuff in there that my body may not, necessarily recognize as a food product, but it's good. It tastes good. Makes me happy. Um, so I guess slowing down and enjoying things, remember to enjoy little things,
Yes.
make time slow down as much as possible, keep things in perspective, um, would be my addition to this panel, right, in this discussion. Just keep things in perspective. Remember the things that are most important. And let me give you a sip. There you go. Now you know I'm really over here with my apple cider. But hey, ladies, y'all keep up the great work. I've been enjoying the live streams. Y'all are doing wonderful. And I shall take my leave now.
Oh, bye, Robert. Thank you. Honey buns with the little. Oh no, you're on the train too. Not good
Uh-oh.
for, that is not good brain food, gentlemen.
It's
I know.
Christmas.
I know it is Christmas, and I'm just as guilty because I got on a cinnamon bun kick, and then by the time we came back from Disney, my gut was burning because I was eating so much gluten. I didn't eat a lot there though. I meant like when I came home because I had been eating the cinnamon rolls here, and then I made some more when we got home. Plus, we bought donuts on the way home because I hadn't had donuts in a while. I get on these like, oh, I can eat that. I'll be fine. Yay! Did I just see you say hi to Marissa? I've been summoned. You have. Welcome in.
I did not summon you.
No, we
You
said take your
you
nice
just said, "Hey,
bath.
what time?" Yeah, go take your bath.
It's
Now
fine to
she's
take your
rummaging back there.
bath.
I don't know what she's rummaging in.
But yeah, that's really important too is
Mm.
taking those warm baths if you can and taking that time out and reading a book like Shawnee put in there or just finding your little quiet corner in the midst of the craziness. But also trying to have your lists and writing things down and getting them out of your head as much as possible so they are not getting forgotten and you're causing yourself more stress.
Mm.
Yeah, you're more than welcome. It's too late. It's too late for bath, mother.
Well, she's the 6-hour bather.
Oh, I could.
6 hours. Like it's like, okay, it's 5 o'clock. You're gonna go in the she will not be out until the wee small hours of the morning, and she just keeps putting in more hot water and putting in more hot water. And
Yeah, that's what I had made for mine, the homemade cream cheese icing, but not like a big thing of butter.
Oh yeah, you gotta have the
It
butter.
had butter in it, so I didn't add more butter.
Yeah, you gotta have butter.
Oh, it's too late. I've never had like butter on top of the icing on the cinnamon.
No, no, no. On the bun.
Oh, what?
Mhm.
Okay. Yes, brain help. Oh yeah. Okay, Maya's too far gone for this live stream. It's okay. That's why
Mm.
I'm talking about it, so people don't have to feel that way because they can see, oh, Carol's talking about it. There's hope for all of us. Because sometimes Carol's too far gone. You see me struggle up here, Storm. So don't say that.
You can rebuild storms.
That's right. That's the one thing that they used to never know about, which was brain plasticity. We can. We can rebuild more than they think or rewire our brains more than they used to think. So, yeah, that was really crappy of the establishment back in the day to kind of crush people's hopes like that when there was a way, for some of it to be rebuilt, just it needed to be rewired. Yes. List help. My list says I need to get the foods put away, but no butter on top. Then melted and all gooey, melty, and happy. Okay. I've seen them do before you ice it, I've seen them do the rolls and then they pour in heavy cream and they tent the rolls, which I never seen. And then they take the tent off and bake it. And I'm like, mine don't need all that. I don't. So honey buns and butter and rum. Oh, okay.
I've never had a honey bun.
Oh,
So I
I've
don't know if
never
I
had.
want to. I don't think I want to soak my own honey buns into some butter and
Yeah,
rum.
my mom and dad used to like the honey buns that
Mm.
they were like the pecans on top. The sticky buns is what they call them because they were sticky. They didn't have the icing. They had that
Mm.
sticky sugar goo on top. Not good for the brain, but they enjoyed it. And yes, it's the holidays. We need to enjoy ourselves. We just have to not overindulge too much with
Mhm.
all the sugar, all the alcohol, all at once. Because it's not just your brain, too, it's your whole body, it's your liver
Mhm.
that's got to process it out and everything else. So make sure if you are drinking that you're also drinking water to hydrate it. But that was just like the quick kind of topic for tonight, other than, before we would kind of hang out a little bit, catch up with one another, to take a cold water bath followed by a hot water bath due to an injury. Ooh, yeah, that's really popular now is the cryotherapy for all the athletes, Tibor, where they just sit in ice. And that sounds like absolutely no fun. It looks like absolutely no fun. Descriptive food chat. Sorry, creative redundancy. Tibor's going to try the rum. Let's see. Oh, no, must have the salted butter on top of the cream. Ew, no. No, my cream cheese icing has butter in it and it melts lovely. It would be under it, if anything.
I
No,
just want it on the bread.
they don't sell honey
And
buns there, Maureen.
I don't know if they sell honey buns here. To tell you the honest truth.
Good to see you, GT. You must have stopped driving.
Hey GT, what's up? What's up?
Yeah, I've seen them, but I think I saw them when I was in college in like those, the coin machines that you could go and grab a snack and things that could, just kill you and not make you think for your classes, but they give you something in your belly.
Right.
Yeah, it's reducing screen time. Yeah, that's a hard one when you're a creator or trying to create. That was what was really weird. I was trying to do a short yesterday, and even my Filmora app was, that day that we were having trouble with FB, Instagram, and some others, it paused things and did something really weird. And I went to like upload it and I watched the whole thing. And it's like, I've got pauses in it that weren't, it was just bizarre. I was like, what in the world? What in the world? So I actually was asking ChatGPT about, hey, what do you think about the whole internet going down? Is that possible? Um, and basically, ChatGPT said they save it offline. And even with an EMP, it would still be saved offline because there are things like underwater, lines underwater. where an EMP, I guess, would possibly not affect. It's just
Hmm.
our things that we have, like our computers and other things, we need Faraday cages for to protect. So then once the internet comes back up, well, we could use it. And once, of course, our power comes back up.
Mm-hmm.
But they are fixing infrastructure. They're trying to. Having conversations is good. Yes, and having friendships is good. And people to goof off with, and laughter. Laughter is very good for the brain because if we're under cortisol all the time and we don't get that laughter in our lives, it's not very good. Yes. There you go. Very good for brain health. That's Italy right there. I would love to go to Italy for that. Mm-hmm.
Buonasera.
Yeah.
Buonasera.
The little naps in the middle of the day. That's my life. I would love it. I would just have to start learning Italian. After we experience 43-degree weather. Yeah, that is. Might as well. Yep. Hey, speaking of ice, look who's here. It's Andrew's Northwest Coin. How
Hello,
exciting.
Andrew.
Good to see you, Andrew. He was so sweet. We popped in to see Swoop on her Thankful Thursday, and he gave me the nicest compliment. He's like, I'm here because of Southward Sunshine introducing me to people in her lives. I'm like,
Hmm.
bless you, man. So
Hmm.
I said it right back. I'm like, hey, if anybody wants to see some real Native American jewelry made by a native up in the Alaska area, up near the Arctic, in the Arctic, really, check out Andrew's Northwest Coin. I need my screen time when I'm up all night. Yeah, that's different because you are feeding all those stoves. But I wonder sometimes if is there a way you could get sleep instead of the screen time, like little naps? Or is it just harder to do it when you do that way? Because I know you have autoimmune too, and when we go down for sleep, it's very hard when we get back up. Like everything kind of freezes a little bit harder. Yes, Marissa, we were talking about that and wondering. I have rosemary. I put pine. I have pine and I think it's spruce. Northern Lights black spruce, I think is the essential oil from Young Living, and their pine going in the other room where our Christmas tree is because my Christmas tree is plastic. My husband doesn't like the idea of buying one every single year.
Hmm. I hate
Why?
finding pine needles in July.
Yeah, I guess. I love that smell. I think the thing that scares me more is ticks. That's what makes me nervous, is if ticks would come in with it.
Hmm.
But I love a real tree. Essential oils would be lavender, chamomile, lemongrass. I do lemongrass. Citrus, yep. Clary sage, rose, jasmine. Clary sage is great for women too.
Yes, clary sages.
Mm-hmm.
But Clarity is a blend of 12 essential oils. I'm just going to go see what oils are in it.
Mm-hmm.
So, because it encourages concentration. So, you want cardamom, geranium, peppermint, rosemary. That's only giving me 4 of them. Where's the other ones? Da, 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 da. Oh, here we go.
Oh, cool, Anne.
They've got a basil, a cardamom, rosemary, peppermint, coriander, geranium, furrow-tumarin. It's a bergamot.
Okay. Bergamot.
Citrus lemon, and ylang ylang, jasmine, and Roman chamomile, and palmarosa. And I think that's probably about it that's in there in the oil that's called Clarity. And it
Yeah.
does actually really, like, if you're studying or something, it does really kind of open up the brain.
I'm just not like a huge ylang ylang fan. And
I love
sometimes
ylang ylang.
jasmine can hit
I
me
love
wrong too.
I love jasmine.
I like it at night on the breeze, but sometimes like it diffused, it's strong for me for my.
Right. You just might need to have less.
Yes, probably. I think I never can get it right. The strength for jasmine.
Yeah.
lighter, but pack a great strength. Yeah, I haven't tried the Bach flower remedies. It's chilly, but above freezing right now. So, oh, good. I'm glad for you too. And I'm glad for your pup that's outside. Western chat typing too. I know, right? So much easier to be on panel and talk than it is sometimes to type in the side chat. Worse than seeing your breath up. Yeah, that's in your own house. Yeah, I'm not into that part at all. That's why I probably will not be able to go north of Florida. I'm starting to think, especially because Miss Sharon was telling us her temps, and that was where I was looking. Yeah, I had to highlight that.
Okay, sorry.
No, it's fine. It's good to have that one because it's just everybody's kind of talking to each other now.
I don't know what Bach flower is. Bach
It's
flower.
that yellow. They're in the yellow package. They even make lozenges, I think, and then they also have it in I don't even know what those are. It's like an ampule, but you can take them internally too. Hey, howdy, Garden. Welcome in, man.
Whoops. We both clicked it. Stop it.
Good to see you, Glenn.
Hmm.
You interrupt people less in the side chat. I totally hear that. Yes. Blended teas. It's here. Let me see if I can grab what it is. They sell it at like Whole Foods and stores like that.
Yeah.
I don't know if they have it at Sprouts. They might, but online. But you can take them internally. But yeah, we pretty much covered all the things, and a few did come up, and I was saying how those are those certain herbs are actually in the stores right now because we cook a lot with them during the holidays, which is kind of funny.
Yeah.
Kind of interesting.
Very interesting.
Like it was meant to be that way or something.
Yeah. When you
Here,
need them.
this is one of their, this is the tincture. Doo-doo-doo. That.
Oh, that.
Yeah. And then they also make like lozenges. Yeah. So.
Rescue remedy.
Mhm.
Sorry?
That's a super common one, yeah.
Yeah, that's a super common one.
Okay. And they have different ones. So let me see. Visit the box store. Let me see if I can pull it. Will it follow it?
Yeah,
Yeah, they have
it's moving.
all new stuff.
Huh.
They're balance your emotions with Bach flower remedy kits. Wow. There you go.
I need to have balanced emotions.
I know, me too.
Me too.
There's clarity of mind. They have one for clarity of mind. 18.
They have like one that's anti-yelling.
Oh, do they? Wait a minute. Let me see.
I would like that one. I'd like
Scream,
the one
I
that's
think it says right there,
anti-yelling.
scream no more. Yell
Heal
no
yourself.
more.
Scream
Oh,
no
no,
more.
No, it's Scleranthus. I'm sorry.
Heal
It's
yourself.
Scleranthus.
Who's the author?
Scleranthus. Be decisive, it says. Calm the mind. What's the other one? Have focus.
Backwards, mirror my camera.
Interesting.
Is that better?
I can see it normal. Who's the
What are we
author?
looking at? Let me see.
Oh, who's the
Oh,
author?
here, wait. Let me get rid of this so we can see what you've got.
Nikki Bradford.
Show us,
So
please, again.
this is, you can see it in English if I go it this way.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Not this way.
Heal yourself.
I
Yeah,
don't. Nothing's changing.
Hold it up.
Nothing's changing.
That's it. You're
Well, it
good.
is changing for me. Like right now, when I have it up there, it's back.
Yeah.
I can read it. Okay,
Yeah.
Bradford. Okay.
Flowers and other essences. Ooh.
Okay, and then she
Oh,
said,
what?
"Open it
Willie
up.
Grow came in. He snuck in.
Look
Willie
at
Grow.
this.
Good to see you, Willie
Look
Grow.
at that.
What is that?
Nice.
Pictures.
Like, look at the pictures.
Oh yeah, I love the pictures.
Like, so it's a picture.
Gorgeous.
It's a picture book
For adults.
So, yes.
That can be calming without
Yes.
even.
I
Yes.
agree. I agree. Picture book.
It's very nice, and it's quite thick.
It's
Yeah.
beautiful.
Thrift Books has it for just $6.
What? I might have to get one.
That's cheap.
Inner fire.
Send me
think
that
it's-
link, Shawnee. So I might get one
And
too.
then I think it's $9 on Amazon. Okay.
$9 is pretty stinking cheap,
I
if you
feel
ask
like that's
me.
yeah. How
That's
old
a
is this
great
book?
price.
It was published in 2006. That's not old.
Not that
No.
old. No. All right, there we go. We're back.
Yeah, no, it's really like you know, a nice print.
Oak, that's what I want.
Oak. Marissa wants oak. Indications: battling on mindlessly when totally exhausted. Normally, huge reserves of endurance and patience are depleted. Continuing only through a strong sense of duty, refusing to rest or admit weakness. Did you make me read this?
Yes.
Uh-oh.
you
Wait,
did.
wait, that's oak, so we could just drink whiskey.
Usually a reliable linchpin. You're depressed by chronic overwork. How did you make me open this
It's a
page?
trap. It's a trap.
It's a trap.
It's right.
Drop
Effects.
the book,
Restores
it's
ability
not.
to rest, helps you become more flexible, reduces inner pressure to go on no matter what, brings new vitality to heart and soul, promotes renewed energy, courage, and persistence.
I want oak and mustard.
She wants oak and mustard. Do you want oak and
Let
mustard
me
for
see. Is
me?
there a
No,
picture of
me.
that? What?
This is one that didn't have an
So how
oak.
are we using oak and mustard?
Yeah,
Is
how
it
are
an
we?
oil? Is it a what? Can we
I'm
talk more about
allergic to
this?
oak, first of all, so I'm out. I tap out.
As well as the indications above, oak is great for anyone who needs extra energy, courage, and perseverance under stress, say when you are on a challenging trek, or for women in the latter stages of labor. It is often used to support recovery after a long illness or when your reserves have been depleted by long term stressful or demanding circumstances. Also consider horbeam, a tonic for the gray Monday morning feeling when where the weariness is real enough, but originates in the mind. For the I'm so tired I could cry sense of utter physical and mental fatigue, try olive.
This is
So
Oh.
oak tonic. How are we using it?
Oh,
What's the
these are
method?
Bach flower.
these are Bach flower remedies.
Oh.
That
Oh, okay.
so it goes in a diffuser or do you consume it?
Does it go in a diffuser or do you consume it, Marissa?
You can do both depending on the oil.
You can do both depending on the oil, because she could just get online and just say it to you guys herself.
I can kind of hear her.
Gross right now.
You're what? You're drunk?
I'm gross right now.
Oh, you don't. You can
I
go with
love
no
that.
camera.
There you go.
She's covered in flour. She was.
Oh, good night, T4.
Good night, Tibor.
I've never heard of Bach flower remedies at all ever.
Really?
I
Oh, they've
just
been
I only
around
heard
for a
I only
while.
knew about Rescue Remedy. Thank you, darling.
Are they gonna like take my money now?
Yeah, I only knew about the
Yes.
rescue remedy. That's true. I
I
didn't
need all the
know they-
remedies.
Yeah. I didn't know
Buy
they had
stocks
been
in the
through-
company or get a job in the company so you can get rid.
Here we
You
go.
know,
Let's
and
see
you
if
get
they'll
them all.
what is that called? Something the channel support. What is that word? I can't think of it.
Nope. It's like when you want to do a deal with them.
Yeah, that thing.
Yeah. Yeah, that. Not support. What is
I'm
that?
tired. I don't know what I'm talking about.
It's okay. That's
You're
the biggest
not-
thing for our brains too, is sleep. And here we are up at, it's 12 something over here.
It's only 9:30 here, but it might as
Eastern.
well be 4:00 in the morning. For
Well,
me.
yeah, you're running a different day over there. I don't know how you cram all the stuff you do
Right.
into your
I
day.
know.
It's like, what the? Is she getting extra time, guys?
Busy
'Cause
lady.
I need to know how to do that, please.
No, I live on about 4 hours of
Right?
sleep.
Oh,
Mm. Oh. Mhm.
that sounds good.
Wow.
Yeah, I'm not good at burning wood either, and it doesn't agree with my breathing. So I was so excited because I always wanted a house that had a wood burning fireplace, and then we started doing the fire pit, and my everything closed up. I was like, okay, so maybe that's not good for me and my asthma. No, not the
It is.
collaborate
It's
word.
kind of like that, but it's not that.
Yeah, it's kind of like collaborate. No, it's like when a
Sponsor?
company
No, it.
sponsorship, kind of like that.
don't know.
Yeah,
think
like they're
that's what you do.
sponsoring the video,
Yeah,
but
they
there's a
sponsor you,
certain name that they have. Like
Affiliate?
yes,
That's affiliate.
affiliate marketing.
Wait,
I'll
oh my
send them an email
goodness.
next.
You burn a lot of oak and pine. Well, you making your charcoal over there. Put in that soil of ours. that needs it
Mm.
for sure. Endorsed. Yeah, we'll take any of those. Yeah, that's a good word
Yes,
too.
CR.
We'd like an endorsement.
I'd like some free product.
Yes.
Mhm.
Oh my goodness.
That's what
They
it's
were
about.
showing this girl, has to be in her 20s, artist, designer, young, and they invited her to like one of those influencer things, and she showed her haul, and I was like, why could I have not been 20 when I started this journey and had the energy for it? Because that looked fun. What is this? What?
This is
Please,
me sneaking in.
please welcome Marisa.
Oh, I'm waving.
Let me see. Let me check your mic setting.
So we talked about teas and oils and food. Is there anything like we could apply to our skin for brain health? Is that a thing?
Yeah, you could. Yeah, actually, like any of those essential oils, like the clary sage, if you were to put it into tallow or something like that,
Mhm.
that would also help to get in because your skin is the biggest organ
Yeah.
in your body. But I would actually say we should be looking at our skin from inside out. So it's those things like working on your liver,
Right.
dropping drinking. That's a
Mhm.
big one. I know it's the holidays, but
Yeah.
Hey,
Uh,
hey, hey, hey.
I gave them moderation with lots of hydration, so
yeah,
they wouldn't feel too
exactly.
left out. 'Cause-
Yeah. Yeah, because it is one of those social things that we enjoy in North America. But
Right.
really, I personally haven't studied anything beyond aromatherapy on the skin. So I'm not looking at salves or things like nettle or things like that just yet to see what they would do for mental health, just what the skin would react to.
Yeah.
Yeah, CR, if you can get out and get some sun, that is really good. And a nature walk if you're able to do it, or grow some plants inside your house to bring the nature in,
Mhm.
especially for gardeners
Mhm.
right now.
Definitely. I agree.
I wonder if a grounding mat would help for the winter time.
Oh,
Probably.
Oh, I never thought of that.
yeah.
Yeah.
Can we
I've
just
started
hold
to
copper? I'm afraid of those things. Can we just hold on to some copper or something?
I want to try the grounding sheets, but I also want
Yeah.
to try beds that are fully made out of cotton or wool
Oh, yeah.
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 and get away from what we're sleeping on here.
Right. We agree.
Yeah.
That's good, CR. That's great. Your skin is a
I
good
mean, that really I just had a flashback when you talked about what your bed's made out of I went to a homeschool mom meeting in the summer, and we just started deep diving into what are your clothes made out of? What is your underwear made out of? What is your sheets
Right.
made out of? And I was like, I went home and I ordered new sheets that day.
Yep.
Yeah. It's
Yep.
frightening.
What
Oh
did
my
what
God.
what is your toilet paper made out of?
I
Oh.
Ooh.
know, I know. I looked that up one day. That was a bad idea.
Yep.
Yep.
Yeah.
I know. I went down the deep dive of car seats, um,
Mhm.
sofas, and beds, and that was enough to make me
can't.
go, "Oh crap!"
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm at the point where it's like, do you have a good recipe for shampoo?
I have not found anything myself. Shawnee, have you found anything?
There is an indigenous woman store that I get all of my hair oil, acne oil, and tea
Uh-huh.
blends from, and they
Ooh.
offer shampoo, conditioner. I think it's only in bar form.
Hmm.
Okay.
So I would be willing to read the ingredients and maybe try that. I've used a
Right.
bar before, and it
Mhm.
takes your time for your hair and your body to adjust. It takes time for you
It
to
does.
adjust because I'm
Yeah.
assuming we all use liquid shampoo
Yeah.
maybe
Mhm.
right now.
Yes.
So I could
Yeah.
Yes.
get my
I've used a
hands on
bar
some,
before, but it was from Lush, so it's got crap in it.
Mhm.
right?
But yeah, it is an
I could
adjustment.
probably look right now and like,
I do
I've
know
tried a
that
couple of
there's
hair rinses, and I actually just bought more henna because Mom and I dye our hair with henna now.
Oh, you
henna.
do.
Yeah,
I've
yeah.
used that before. Has it improved, or is it still like putting like pasty grass in your head?
Yes.
It's still like a yogurt paste. Yeah,
Yeah, okay.
yeah.
No, it's like dirt. It's like
Like
mud.
dirt. Yes, it's like, hey, let me put dirt in my
Put
hair.
some dirt.
The biggest thing is
Yeah.
just my, going and letting it go down my drain. So I think maybe, I don't know, putting something over the drain to that it's still like cheesecloth maybe. I don't know. I just don't want it going down my pipes is the thing.
Could you rinse outside because you're in a warmer climate?
Possibly. That is
Yeah.
possible.
Do a little bit of cold therapy as well at the same
Yeah,
time and whatnot.
yeah, that hose would be cold therapy. That's for sure. But I like that idea.
Mhm.
So I picked one of the shampoo bars. It says shampoo and body. It's
Mhm.
called honey lemon. And so when I went to
Mm.
ingredients, it literally just says honey, glycerin, and lemon essential oil.
There you
Whoa.
go.
Well, why,
And I'm
why
like,
couldn't you just make it yourself?
Yeah.
Yes,
Yeah.
that's what I'm
So it's
saying.
just
That's
in
what
a
I want
mold.
to do. I was
Right.
gonna do a video on that, but
I just assumed there was more ingredients in it.
yeah, I was gonna do a video
Like
on
this
that.
one is goat's milk glycerin, cedarwood, lemongrass essential oil. So it's a base to make
Yeah.
it go solid, and then the
Yeah.
essential oil.
So they're
That's all we
doing
need for our hair.
Interesting.
cold process. I think that's lye free. That's what I was looking for. Was something that was
Yeah.
lye
It's
free,
a glycerin.
Yeah.
salt free.
I wonder if you could get some like horsetail and rosemary in there so you get your silica content and then
Right,
the rosemary with the depth of your hair, like regrowth and whatnot.
Let me see
right.
what the conditioner
Ooh.
bar is made out of.
Okay, yeah.
The other thing is there is something natural called, and they use it in India called soap berries. And then there's also shampoo ginger, which is a
I
wapakuli.
want to try
Mhm.
to get that.
Me too.
Yeah.
I
I don't know
had
if I
it.
can. I don't
I
know
let it
if I can
die.
grow it here.
It got
Well,
mixed in with my regular ginger and dried up.
Ah,
I need to get another. Yeah.
I
some more.
clicked on a vanilla conditioner bar, so I
okay.
had the vanilla oil, and
Okay.
then shea butter, coconut oil,
Mhm.
olive oil.
Mhm.
It says
That's
plant-based
it.
emulsifier. So a
Nice.
plant-based emulsifier, arrowroot
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
powder would be an emulsifier.
That's
Right.
okay. So that helps it blend together. They also use
It keeps it from
arrowroot.
separating. Yeah.
Yeah, to
Mhm.
keep it from separating. And arrowroot also they will use it in deodorants in place of the baking powder, the natural
Mhm.
because sometimes the baking powder can mess up your pH underneath your arm and you end up with a rash. Ask me
Yay.
how, ask me how I know.
Weird story. I've tried out a ton of different deodorants and I found a really great natural one. My sisters hated the scent. That's neither here nor there. But
Right.
I changed scents and stayed on this one path. Then
Uh-huh.
all of a sudden I was getting this rash and I was like, what the heck? I've used this deodorant for over a year and I started getting a rash. The lady that I was around got diagnosed with cancer. And I've noticed it's now happened 3 separate times that I've had deodorant on and I've been fine with the deodorant. Then I'm around somebody who has an acute sickness or something. And then as soon as they're away and dealing with their medical issue, my armpits clear up.
Weird.
I know.
It's like those
Very weird.
glands there.
Yeah.
It's
Pick up
weird.
Yeah.
the
Well, I think also that she caused a lot of stress for you, and so just her
Yeah, that can do
being,
it.
oh,
Our
because it
bodies
was like,
can react weird when we're under
your
stress.
body was
because
trying to get it out, the stress.
Mine was
Yeah.
a horrible rash. I don't
Yeah.
remember the brand at the and I don't want to like name it and get in
Mhm.
trouble.
Mhm.
But I was surprised. I just ordered a bunch of native because they were having a sale and the freaking
Oh,
stuff
yeah.
had baking powder in it. I'm like,
Yeah, they're really greenwashed, those ones.
yeah,
What is the
Yeah.
one
I
I
didn't
have?
realize. I now know
Yeah.
because I also bought their liquid soap for and I'm using it and I'm like, oh yay, it's like a holiday scent. And I'm like, this does not smell natural while I'm washing myself. I'm like, I can tell just by the way my nose is reacting that this is not
Mhm.
right. I've never heard of using yucca. I want to try that, but Well, I have to see if I can get yucca. Because that's a different yucca. That's not the cassava that I grow.
Mhm. Oh, I
Um,
love cassava. It's such a tasty food.
I have a hard time when I grow it with that it doesn't become stringy, like too
Mm.
stringy and woody,
Mm.
like pulling it at just the right time.
Mhm.
2 burritos and Spanish rice. Is that what you're having, Sean? I don't know what's going on with. You've got an echo going on. It must be the darn phones tonight.
Oh, me?
Are you on
Sorry.
a phone?
Yes, I am, of course.
Is it Android or
No,
iPhone?
it's an iPhone.
The iPhones don't usually react. Something's weird
Yeah.
with StreamYard.
Sorry.
It's fine. It's
I'm
time
only
for
here
me.
for a short time.
Oh, okay.
What's
Ann,
the
are
name of
you
the
heading
show?
out? Oh, it's
Marissa.
8:41 there.
Are,
Well,
are
have a
you
blessed day, Ann, if you're heading out. We love
are you on a
you.
headset though, Marissa?
No, I'm not, Mom.
Okay.
What's the
I thought
deodorant called, Marissa?
Let's see. Look, New Year's coming.
the deodorants that I tried, they were the Humble brand for a while.
Okay.
Yes, I've done
Yeah.
that. I
I've
think
tried
that might
Humble,
have been
yeah.
the one that I was
I
not.
love them.
Yeah, that
I
that might
use
have been the
Humble.
one I was not going to name. That the rash was horrendous, and it like was a chemical burn type of rash.
Yes.
Oh no.
Yeah.
It was horribly painful.
It was
Yeah,
not fun.
no, not at all.
No.
Food chat within a modifier. Well, I'm glad Shawnee though looked those up because now we know it's like a glycerin base.
Mm-hmm.
You can use glycerin for skin moisturizer too. I use like a rose and glycerin spray.
You just need the mold to, and then pour everything
Yeah,
in and let it solidify.
right. Like the silicone. Okay, like we're all making shampoo bars next because
Yep.
I can just tap my mouth shut. No, I'm kidding. Like I didn't do my opener though. I did not open. Should I open my thing that I got or wait and do a short? Because you're doing your opening tomorrow
Open it.
night.
Open
Okay,
it.
let me get it. Hold on. This is a lovely
We all can
present.
open things.
Oh, Shawnee, how did your bombs turn out that you had?
Oh, you're talking about like the ice cube frozen things?
Yeah.
Okay, so it's kind of goofy. They don't like get fully hard like ice. They're
Oh.
kind of slushy like. And so they're in the bag and they're in the freezer.
Mm-hmm.
RT bombs.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm wondering what did that.
So they kind of get solid, but they're slushy like, and then
Would
I
ginger do that?
add to hot water. Well, I'm assuming it's the vinegar that does it for
Oh,
us.
that's right. The vinegar's in there.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay, this is a huge box. I don't know if I have my knife in here.
Girl, dad cooking up deliciousness.
Oh, Girl Dad's coming in. Yay. I haven't gotten to visit Girl Dad in a while. I gotta go. Let's see. Oh, hair oil. There we go. Hair oils.
It has all that in it, and I love it so much. And I've had it for a year, and the jar's still like half full. So like if I feel like my dandruff or my scalp is getting weird, or like if my
Yeah.
roots feel dry, like right now it's all staticky in the winter, so I put that on, and you can either wash it out or just leave it in and like take a shower the next day, and it makes me feel really good. This is
Mm.
also by that store that I like.
And I'm weird about conditioners, so that might be really good. I don't like that feeling of conditioner, like going down my back when I'm in the shower.
Hey, badass Stang.
Badass Stang is in here too.
Yep.
Pretty sure the panel has lost control of the chat. Yeah, I'm kind of like on lemon balm tea, right? And I had some prior, and it's my first time having lemon balm in a while. So I'm sorry, Michelle.
I have to have my camera off because I can't stop.
Yawning, yeah.
Oh, I believe
And
that.
my yawns are as big as my head, and so you don't need to
Oh.
see all that.
Oh no! What's not happening? Okay.
Stop it.
So this was given to me by a subscriber, and it's huge.
Oh, are you gonna make yourself big or no?
Hold on.
I'll
This
make her
was like
big.
out of the blue. They contacted me and said they wanted to do this for me because of my health issues. It was when I was doing the daytime lives and talking
Aw,
about.
bless them.
I know, bless them. They do not want to be named. It is from Century. Let me see. I've got one more tape to pop off. It's like 3 big tapes across. Somebody. Please. Okay. Oy. Oh my. Hold on. You're not going to see me for a second because this box is huge. All right. It is a Century wellness system under sink connection. It's a whole water filtration system. This was not cheap. This was an extreme, huge blessing that I did not expect, never asked for. I do not dry bag. You will find out online that there are people that do that. And I know that the people who follow me are not rolling in the dough. In fact, that's where I'm like, okay, what do I make my membership? Like 99 cents, $1.05? Like what? But oh my goodness. We need to get a new sink and a faucet. This is why I didn't open it. Holy crap. Hold on. Ugh. This is just so stylish. Here we go.
Wow.
It came to the person sent an extra filter. So we would have an extra filter. You mount this into your cold water system that goes through. But yeah, it is a water filtration. It looks the filters that come with it, and then there's an extra filter in here too. I am so extremely blessed, and I want to thank that person. If they see this, I'm going to have to put a tag in there somewhere that I did an opening, a mail call. But thank you very much for blessing my family. And yes, the brand is called Century Wellness. In case anybody wants to check it out, this is not sponsored by them. This was just a humongous gift to bless us and hopefully help Malachi and I. And, you know, my daughter has asthma too. Like it's just a blessing. And she knows I've been trying to get well and beat the fibro as best I can naturally. And so that, thank you so much to my friend and follower. I appreciate you. That was just an extreme blessing. And you did
Mhm.
that. So thank you so much. But yeah, that was my big opening. Woohoo!
Wow.
I was shocked. Oh my gosh, you got it right up there. Yeah, it removes all the things. But when we moved in, it looked like, I swear, that they made drugs in our sink, and I still haven't gotten to replace it because I've debated if I should re-enamel it or not, and then I'm like, well, that's chemicals. I'm not sure what to do.
Do you want a steel sink?
That's what we have. Whoa, stainless steel. Yeah, I like the square ones, but a lot of the square ones only have like a single, and we have a
Okay.
double
hmm
plumbing situation. So I don't know. I'm totally capable. I've put sinks in before, but I've only put in bathroom sinks. I've never done a kitchen, and we have the flex pipe, PEX pipe,
Mhm.
and I've never done that. Still, I
Mm.
need to get like the tools. I don't think I still have them. Okay. Everybody's talking about ice cream. Ice cream today, finally. A gallon of ice. Oh my goodness. You're talking about the naughty stuff now that I'm going to want again. I love ice cream is what, when my dad passed away, I ate chocolate ice cream cones going out of business when he was sick. As soon as he got sick, that was my drug of choice, was chocolate ice cream cones. I would just eat. Yep. Not that they're not
I've already
healthy.
expect all those ones, Carol.
Oh, did you? Thank you.
Yeah.
I couldn't see. Where are we then? How far
Right,
down?
right.
did
We are at the bottom.
Oh,
On-
you
on
caught
time,
me
yeah.
up. Bless you. Okay. Back to the food chat. That's amazing.
Hey.
Yeah, I'll do a
Hello,
short
Tofu.
and I think on it. Hey, hello, Tofu. Good to see you. You just did a sweet box opening, a gift opening. Mail call seems so weird. I don't know a whole lot of that means. Mail call. I don't know. Feels like Blue's Clues or something like a kids show.
Oh,
But we are all exhausted tonight. We've all had wild weeks, and I
It's
am
not
going
stopping
to
for
call
me.
it. Yeah, and it's not stopping for our diva. So Diva will not be doing her usual live. Shawnee will be stepping in and doing an unboxing.
I'm gonna miss it.
You'll have to catch the replay.
Yes, and the box is beautiful, so I can't wait to see what's inside. I want to order it just to get one of those pretty boxes. But I love those seeds anyway. Do you want to talk about what time you're going to do it and everything, Shawnee?
9 p.m. Central.
Okay, so 10 p.m. Eastern, just like Diva. Great. So, and then Storms, Radios, and Cats should be 9:30. I'm not sure if he's still in here because he's trying to catch the meteor shower. Oh, yes. And the replay gang matters if you cannot make the live. Absolutely.
I read the comments. Make comments.
Yes. Please leave comments and engage too, because that does help our analytics and it getting pushed out. And, the liking and all the things that YouTube wants us to do.
Yes.
And what was it, Diva? You had sent that one video, and one of the things she said, what was it? That one that I couldn't figure out. It's not hashtags. It's the other one.
The tags,
Yeah.
just the regular tags.
The regular tags. And she was saying, maybe not.
Oh,
So
Marissa, mute yourself.
everybody's yawning. We are such a lively Friday tonight. We're all like whipped. But I do hope these things help
Oh,
you.
every yawn you've made, I've heard it, and then it's just like, oh my gosh, you're making me do it.
Oh gosh, it's just some tired woman up here today.
Yeah,
That's
I'm
all.
gonna head out though. So good night.
Yes.
Don't go to
Okay.
bed.
Well, I'm
Love you
ending
guys.
it anyway.
I have to sleep
myself.
good.
Have a good night, everybody.
Good
And
night.
look out for, I'm going to hopefully figure out how to post a little recipe. It's just called Christmas ADHD tea. And it is kind of a mix of the herbs that we talked about. That, if you want to try it, that's great. But it's just my little thank you to you guys. And I appreciate you so much for joining us. And we will see you hopefully at Shawnee's tomorrow night too. Woohoo! Have a good night, everyone. God bless.
Good night.
Good night. Farewell.